Hey, who'd you talk to? What's going on? It is Sunday morning, November 16th, 2025. I don't even recall what week it is for football. As a Giants fans, you just stop caring at a point. Joining me as always is Mastradamus. What's up,
Good to
Matt?
be with you, King. Top of the morning.
Hey, have you heard from Sean?
Captain?
Yeah.
All I heard is he just keeps on winning. I think he had a hell of a day with college yesterday and he took off on a vacation. I think
Oh.
he's having a spending spree right now. I
Oh,
mean, what are
there
you
he is.
supposed to do? Oh, he's back.
What's up, Sean?
Hello.
I knew you won a ton of money yesterday. I thought you took a vacay.
Close.
So just so you guys understand, StreamYard upgraded itself, but bumped us down, so where I can't play videos.
What?
And I
no.
can't play videos. So
It's a
I'm
lock.
gonna work.
It's a lock. It's a lock.
I'm working on that right now behind the scenes. I've been
It's
working.
so rough.
I literally been working for about 2.5 hours for this show, just because it aggravates me the way things like you got to pay for everything, like everything. Really? All right. Hey guys, really quick, before we get into these games, couple things. Ran a bunch of different promos about us, and we did get noted for the fact that we're around 70%. We're not lying when we say that. I think we've been checked. Someone sort of checked us, so we are right. That is the truth. And the funny thing is, I'm sorry. So I got food stuck in my mouth. Or maybe it's not food. The consensus was whenever the three of us had a consensus pick, the three of us all picked one team, it was officially a lock. Now, we all have different backgrounds, we all have different teams, all different things, but when we agree, it's the motherfucking lock. I think that's just what officially it's become of us.
Pretty much.
All right, so this is what I've got. Hold on. This is what I got. Yeah, it's too long. It's too friggin' long. Watch. I'm going to show you guys really quick before we start this rest of this stuff. Share screen. Your screen. See your sore. No. So
King.
all right. Wait, just 1 second. Watch.
Lock.
It's a lock, it's a lock, it's a lock, it's a lock.
We all saw it.
That's all we
We
got.
all called it.
I still
It's
don't
locked.
use it.
Consensus.
Nope. You know what? I'll say it.
All right.
I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody to chant it's a lock. I know how it goes now. All right. Let's put on our thinking caps. We have people that are watching. The worst part about this is we only could broadcast onto one YouTube channel. So it's going to be a hunt for people to find the show today. Blame inflation. I don't know. Blame anything you want. I don't care, because you know what? That thing that's in space, you watch. Everybody watch. I've been saying this for months. That's the biggest story. And right when we're supposed to get photos that they took, and even though they keep showing photos from days before and after, but not those days, all of a sudden now this most gigantic scandal in the world happens. Perfect timing to block something up like that. I don't trust anybody anymore. I think everybody's a card magician, and they're playing, what's that called? Pinochle, Sean?
Yes.
That's what I think the world is. Now let's get down to football and make some people money. Matt, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to Buffalo. Buffalo's favored by 6. Matt?
This is what I have to say.
Yeah.
If you see like a few teams just start having their way and everyone's beating up on Buffalo, who's to say Tampa Bay can't join the party? Everyone else is beating up on Buffalo. Why can't Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay with 5.5 points?
6.
Hey,
All right. Do you like Tampa plus 6?
Yes.
We pick it. Boy, we really do pick against the Bills. Sean.
All right. Well, we know Bills are the phonies going into today. So guess what? Tampa Bay, all the way. What else can I say?
All right. Where did Buffalo play last week?
Great question.
They got beat up by Atlanta, right? No, Miami. In Miami.
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 Yeah.
All right.
I'm watching them right now, as a matter of fact.
So now they got to come back home. And Josh Allen just shot a video with Peyton Manning where they gathered everything that could be curse-like and threw it over Niagara Falls together.
Oh, geez.
So coming off a loss to Miami and coming back home with a spread that seems extremely too high, I'm still taking Buffalo. Buffalo lost last week. They're embarrassed. They're still one of the better teams in the AFC. And losing to Miami in Miami shook them. Like that, they're a shook organization. They're gonna want to win, and this is another one at home. They get a good old Florida team come flying up to Buffalo, and they lay the wood to them. Buffalo by 10. So I'm sorry, guys, I had to split on that with you. All right, Sean, Packers Giants. Sorry, I can't say the name Giants without. Did you see Jon Stewart? What he did?
Yes.
The Democratic Party's failures, like to the Giant organization. I was just like, gosh darn it! Like I can't win. Everyone hates the Giants. Like you know what? I finally started to hear some Gruden talk. Like because right away, this is when I watched Marshall from Giants Chats Now or something like that. He's a younger guy, so he does what younger guys do. He just immediately started to list all these coordinators from different teams that we should be looking at. And I'm thinking, no, I want a goddamn head coach. I don't want an assistant that's now going to become head coach. And plus, I want Shane out of there. Get rid of Shane. Shane is a dead duck too, because you know why? They're not going to hire a coach till the end of the year anyways. And they made no trades, no moves, no nothing at the deadline. Meaning, don't touch this team. It's not going to be yours next year. So I'm hoping to get rid of him too and hope Gruden gets in there. Now, with all that said, the Giants are at home, Sean. Jameis Winston is playing. And I got to be honest. If you own if you can pick up Hyatt in any of the leagues, today would be a great day for Jalen Hyatt because him and Jameis Winston get along really well, great chemistry, and Jameis loves to throw that ball, and Hyatt just wants to run. And don't think they're not going to try that at least 2 or 3 times just to see if Hyatt can outrun everybody. All right, your pick, though.
I actually like that a lot with Hyatt. Yeah, so I'm sorry to say it, though. Packers need to get back on the right track, because they're trying to make the playoffs. Giants are beat up. Gotta go. Gotta go. Ooh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to this pick. I'm gonna have to go Packers.
God bless ya.
Thank ya.
All right. You like the Packers by 7. That is a high spread.
Yeah.
Matt?
Is it 7 or is it 7.5?
I have 7 right now.
I don't want to go with Green Bay because it just seems like they're kind of lackadaisical. They get beat by subpar teams too.
Yep.
I'll go with Green Bay, but it's a hesitant pick because I do believe Jameson can somehow bring life to the Giants, but how much life can he bring without also bringing his baggage of the interceptions and what have you with him? So I'll go with Green Bay, but I'm not going to touch it, and I wouldn't really put the Matt Moreau Mastronomous stamp on it, but I'm going to side with Green Bay.
Well, see, I have to break this one up too, unfortunately. And I don't think the Giants win the game, but I think it ends up being closer than 7, just because I don't know. The Packers still don't wow me, you know. And the Giants are our team that, as history showed us this year, they're in the game, if not winning, through 3 quarters. Like they usually have beaten the team, then they just somehow figure out a way to lose. So I think they play tough with the Packers. I think Jameis throws maybe 2 interceptions, yeah, but maybe he throws 4 touchdowns. Like Like, I don't like the backfield right now, so throw the ball. Let's have some fun. We're 2-8. Like, I hope they and Kafka took over the team today. There's a new head coach in town, and he's the offensive coordinator. You don't think he wants to go out there and show all the offensive plays he can run and show how Dayball was so hesitant? Last week, if you guys watched the game, when Dayball didn't take the penalty, this blew my mind. It was a field goal kick from like inside the 5. You guys remember this? The kid made the kick, but there was a penalty which gave the Giants first down. It would have been first and goal on the half-yard line. No joke. And Dayball declined the penalty and kept the 3 points. That was trying to lose a game. Like, I look at my son, I'm like, that's a coach who knows he's on his way out, and he's screwing us right there because, Sean, any coach in the league would take that first down.
Yes.
That means you don't trust your offense for 3 downs on the half goal line? No, made no sense. So anyways, I'm going with the Giants. They're going to play hard today for Kafka, and God willing, they'll still lose because God damn it, I don't want them to win today. They're gonna do like they did last year when they lost like the Colts, or they lose to the Titans out of nowhere, and our draft stock just lose the game. Got Giants fans and Giants team. Let's just lose by like 3. All right, moving on to this is a classic game: the Bengals versus the Steelers. Matt, it's in Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's favored by 5.5. Who'd you like?
I got a lot of games that I like, and we just happened to touch on 2 games that I really could care less about. Just because, like, this is the way I see this game. Like, Cincinnati, they're gonna be bringing Joe Burrow back, and that's a fact. That's gonna happen. But they could be, what are they? 2-6 right now, 2-7. I don't believe that they're gonna win the next game. I don't believe they're gonna win this game either. But the AFC North is so putrid right now that they realistically have a shot to stay in the thick of things with him coming back in the next 2 weeks. I think he comes back week 13, so 2 more weeks. But 5.5 points, Pittsburgh, giving a Cincy. You think that Cincy that might be a layup for Cincy. Their defense is so bad that I can see Pittsburgh covering that 5.5. I think that if your fantasy players aren't Cincinnati, you're happy, and that's pretty much where it ends. There's nothing else to be happy about when it comes to Cincinnati Bengals. Give me the Steelers minus the 5.5.
I'm depressed. Man, the Bengals stink. The Bengals stink so bad, I just got depressed.
Yep.
All right, you take the Steelers. Sean, who do you like?
All right, this is a case where I'm listening to the noise. I'm hearing a lot of people saying Cincinnati is going to feast today against the cornerbacks of Pittsburgh. I think they're going to, because of that, they're going to take the points and run. I'm going with the Kitty Cats and an upset special.
Go
I'm going back.
on, take the money and run. Ooh. All right.
Take the Kitty Cat.
You split. Now, Sean, I want to ask you a question.
Yes,
Are you not the creator of the 5.5 rule?
I am.
And what do you say to do when it's 5.5?
You take it, baby.
You take which team, though?
You're going to take the points. You're going to give them.
So you take the team that's getting points. If you're getting more than 5.5, you take that team.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. We'll see how this works out.
Hey.
This is the thing. The Bengals, what do? They got beat by the Bears last week.
Yes.
One of their defenders, and it's got to hurt. It's 2 years in a row where this is just watching the defense. Oh, it's T. Higgins. It was T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Was just saying, just make a stop. They're in the locker room and they're at each other's throats because when a man says that about another man and they're putting him on the spotlight like that, they're talking to each other in the locker room. And that's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going up to your locker and I'm going to say, hey, man, we're doing our best out there like you are.
You know
But
what,
the thing is this, that defense can't stop anybody.
but you need that guy on the team. You
do.
and those people are
Yeah.
lacking nowadays. right? We're
Absolutely.
lacking in leaders, I would say. That's literally what I would say
Fact.
about the football league, the NFL in general.
Yeah, people are afraid to say the truth.
Here
Facts.
comes my favorite game of the week. I cannot wait to gather around with absolutely no one to watch the Texans versus the Titans.
Yeah.
This is the type of game that, man, like you wonder, like, is the CFL or USFL still on? Can I find a game on there? Do I have to watch the Texans and Titans? I guess I do. All right, Sean, Texans favored by 5.5. Traveling to Tennessee.
Yes.
Who do you like?
Well, there's one team, and the Texans, I believe in them. Even with a backup quarterback, I believe in them because they got a strong defense, and I think they're going to feast with a couple of interceptions today. So I'm going deep in the heart of Texas.
All right. So before we get Matt's take on this, my question is, who is the backup? Texans.
Oh, I can't remember his name. It's other than M.
Okay.
Davis
Mills.
So, Davis Mills is probably a decent drop off from the starter. And I'm going to say, ask this question: why do they think? Like, why is 5.5? Why do they think that Tennessee will score more points? Like, they don't have it looking like as if the Texans aren't going to score points. Like, they got the backup quarterback coming in and humming, I guess, at 5.5. But what makes people think the Titans are actually going to score points? Like,
it's crazy that the line is 5.5 with Davis Mills. We're talking about the Tennessee Titans, though. They've been pretty putrid, bad defense going up against the number one defense in the league. I'll take Houston to win the game outright, but with 5.5, I'm going to do the dance, the 5.5 dance, and I'm actually going to ride with the Tennessee Titans over the Houston Texans.
So, see, after I said all that stuff about how in God's name can Tennessee even score any points, I don't know if we answered that question, and I'm still sitting here with. So, if Davis Mills wasn't starting, would this spread be 10?
If
Is that what I'm saying? All right, Texans all the way. Texans will win by 5.5. I'm going on Sean's side. We'll split it again because they got to. That's ridiculous spread. Like, come on, Titans horrible. Titans are horrible. I think the rule should be if the Titans are getting less than 6 points for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Like, it's a gimme. All right. Here comes another. We got some classic matchups. We get some shit matchups today. But here's a classic one. Matt, I'll throw it to you. The Chicago Bears travel to the Minnesota Vikings. That's just great hearing that, isn't it? The Vikings are favored by 3. Who do you got, Matt?
I got the Vikings, and I think they're together. I wasn't a big believer in JJ. I knew he had some attributes to be able to do what he's doing. He is a winner. Went to come from the Michigan Wolverine program, win a national championship the way he did. Doesn't look like he has to do too much to be a Minnesota Viking. And he's finally starting to get it to the point where just go out and do what you're told. Make your playmakers make plays, and he's doing that. So when I look at this game and I look at the Vikings, I think that they can just do a little bit to just get by, and I don't think that the Chicago Bears defense is going to be able to stop all the holes that the Vikings are going to be able to provide. So if I have to look at these two teams, and that's what we're doing, I'm going to ride with Minnesota 9 out of 10. I don't think that the Bears defense is near the Vikings defense, and I think that J.J. McCarthy is going to score enough points on that Chicago Bears defense. So give me the Vikings.
So here's what I would say with this game. J.J. McCarthy should just shut up. The receivers that he's been given, the line that he's been given, just shut up. like that. You're good, guy. Like you good, and you're in a good spot. You're in a good position, right? Whereas like Caleb is more. I don't like. I like Caleb and don't like Caleb at the same time, and I can't explain it. I don't. I just don't. I don't like something about. Maybe it's the orange nail polish that just is the the icing on the cake for me with him. He reminds me of like I said the other day. If Jackson Dart was on any other team in the NFL, I'd hate him. You know I would. Like looking at Jackson Dart, like the way he looks, I would hate him if he wasn't a Giant. So all that said, Bears are going to score some points. The Vikings are going to score a lot more. It is going to be a decent scoring game because the defense is good on Minnesota's side, but it's going to watch. You're going to see plays.
Yeah.
I really like that kid that can't catch from Chicago this week with the long last name, the wide receiver. The one,
Yeah,
the little bit, he's like built, the little guy. What's it? Got a long name. I like him today.
That guy?
Zuskamuskis.
You know what I'm talking.
Oh,
It's really it's the Zacharias.
Orion
Zacharias?
Zacharias.
Like
Yeah, Zacharias.
Zacharias, is it? I like him. I
Something
like
like
him
that.
today. I watched him play last week, and if he can catch, kind of like Theo Johnson, because he's still in the NFL. So I'm going to go with however the Vikings. Sean,
yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Vikings got a lot of talent. They got enough talent to beat Detroit. They got enough talent to beat Chicago. So I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings. You know what that means?
Minnesota Vikings by 3. That officially makes it. Okay, I'm going to say it's a lock, and then we're going to go. It's a lock.
It's a lock.
4 times, right? After I'm going to say it's a lock, and then we do the it's a lock. It's a lock. That's 4 of those. All right? It's a lock. It's a lock.
It's a lock.
lock.
It's a
It's
lock.
a lock.
It's a
It's a
lock.
lock.
It's a lock.
Chink. Is Matt frozen? Look at it. Look how slow
Perfect.
he was. All right. I'm going to put Minnesota up there. All right. Going to Atlanta. Sean, the Panthers. This is another game I could do without. Panthers travel to see my dog doesn't like it either. Panthers travel to Atlanta. The Falcons are favored by 4. Who do you got?
Well, I keep going back and forth. I mean, the Panthers are good at home. The Panthers are a much better team since they started Dowdle. They're a much better team for a lot of reasons. But Atlanta, something about them, when I look at the matchup, I see the offensive line, and I think Atlanta's line is very underrated. I think Atlanta has enough to pull it out today. I'm going Atlanta, the Dirty Birds.
By 4. Matt.
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost like Cinderella didn't get home before the deadline, and now her little ride has turned it back into a pumpkin. And I don't know. It's just I don't know what's going on with Carolina. They're not who we thought they were. This kitty cat. If you take that, it's not a kitty cat. It's just
No?
not. I know my kitty cat.
What happened to Xavier Legette?
I think he locked up with Akon. Akon got locked up. And I believe Xavier was with him. Locked up. They were He's missing. They actually brought back milk cards just for Legette.
I completely dropped. I completely dropped him in fantasy because I don't have room for a guy who doesn't do anything every week.
Yeah.
You can't forget Legette.
No, you can forget Legette. All right, so what'd you take, Matt?
I don't even know.
Atlanta,
I can't
Carolina.
do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna go against my kitty cats, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I just believe when a kitty cat is out and about and a falcon comes by
Yeah.
and it sees that pretender, it's gonna swoop down there and there goes your kitty cat.
You know what's funny is I've watched the footage of eagles in Alaska trying to take babies and stuff, and dogs and cats do fight off the eagles. Though then again, though dogs
Depends on the size of the
and the Browns
falcon.
blue, and they could have named themselves after the dogs. What?
Depends on the size of the kitty cat and the falcon.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're talking about, Matt, and it sounds almost somewhat erotic. So I'm going to try to stick to football. I also, I also like the Falcons in this game because I believe they are the better team. And I think by 4 at home, yeah, that sounds about right. At home, they should definitely win by 7 at home. Like that's a game so I am also taking them, which now makes the Falcons our second lock. It's a 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 lock. Thanks, Matt. All right, it's 2. All right. All right. Last 1:00 game. Sean, the Jaguars are at home facing the Chargers. The Chargers. The Chargers. Over the Jaguars. Who do you got?
It's gonna be no surprise. Chargers offensive line is down to peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. No, where ya? There you go. There you go. Sorry. Too much coffee. Yeah.
So, yeah, Chargers. I think are a very effective team. And it's two teams headed in two separate directions, totally opposite directions. Jaguars, I don't think have it. I think Chargers are good, and I think the Chargers do enough to win.
Charged by 3, you're saying?
Yes.
I'm going to go next. I feel like this is the biggest trap game because I can't understand how the Chargers are only favored by 3 against a team like the Jaguars that I don't trust at all. You know what? Trevor Lawrence instills zero fear in opposing defenses. The way he looks, the way he plays, ain't nobody scared of him. Ain't nobody scared of him. No way. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. The Chargers. Matt.
I couldn't say it any better than what you just did, but is there another step we should do? Because I'm right there with you, King. Like, I'm looking at this game and I'm like, Chargers. And I'm like, wait, I feel weird about this. This feels so weird. Like, how? Why? What are you doing to me? I'm running with a Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers.
But I can't figure out the setup. Like, what's the deal? Like, because it is a really weird spread for Vegas to roll out like that. I would have thought like Chargers by 5. You know,
Brian Thomas Jr. is out.
Oh.
I don't get it.
All right,
let's go Chargers.
So, all right,
go Chargers, go.
Before we go to the 4:00 games, which I'm in love again because there's 4 4:00 games, and that's the way I love shit. I want 4:00 games. I like more than just 3. I don't like just 3. I want an option. Give me an option. God damn it. But I wanted to show Matt something. I want to roll one out for Matty.
Roll it out, baby.
All right, let's do this.
Break me, baby.
Oh,
man. Oh, it's a
Wait.
wow.
What you got there?
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh,
bring him down. Bring him down. I can't see him there in the little shiny shine. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's upside down though. All right. Back to the 10. Oh, and then it starts. Then the rest is Jaden Daniels.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Mike. I think you've fallen in love.
Look, that's Jaden Daniels. No, Matt. The only reason I wanted to show you that was because I want to explain to you that the collection.
We have the same colors, pretty much.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no. I can end that. I actually can end that in I want to say half a second. Malik.
I love it.
Malik.
Hey,
wait for it. Malik.
Can we comment on the Patriots jerseys the other night?
Malik.
because I
Yeah.
didn't like him.
Look,
I didn't like him.
look at Malik. Look, no, look, look how deep I go with him. Look how deep I roll with him. Screw
Love it.
you.
Hey, that color isn't in anywhere in the Patriots jerseys. Where do they get off having that as an alternative jersey?
Oh no, it's the snow color. It's called it's the blizzard. Even the Bills had like a
Storm
lighter blue
front.
like that. It's called what is it called? Snow what?
Stormfront.
Stormfront. Yeah, those are their Stormfront jerseys.
Look like the
Oh.
Chargers. They look like the Chargers.
Go Chargers, go!
All right. Hey, one other quick thing. So, and this is just for people that watch this show locally to pick up on it. But Sean, this is my running. This is the running version of the Sal Mancini game. It's called Mayor Mancini's Connections. Now there's all different Sunnydale, Greystone, all the different spots of Providence. The goal isn't that you just can't just buy property. You have to know somebody. So in the rule book, it teaches you that it's all about getting to know everybody in the town and having somebody that knows somebody that you can get something done, and then you build up. So the game starts off where you just start off with so much people you know and so much whatever, and the goal is become the next mayor of North Providence by getting to know people. So it's Monopoly, but how life is really run with more of how you know people. It's not what you know, but who you know, basically.
Yes.
And then lastly, so I do have a book on Amazon that I never ever talk about because I just don't ever self-promote, but it's called Between Hell and Heaven, and I co-wrote it with Ronald Murphy. Ronald Murphy also then re-released it, and it's called Heaven and Hell. So my name's attached to both of them. This Christmas, this is on Amazon. I'm doing a Christmas book, and I'm doing the one I've been working on now for months, the Doc Holliday series. My Doc Holliday idea. So that's going to be done soon too. This sports podcast right here, because of how good we are as far as information, with the ways that I'm going to start running things, this is going to be we get a lot of proof. That's the biggest. You guys understand the money that holds, because just go back and watch the shows. That's all we have to tell somebody is if you think we're wrong, go back and watch our shows. 4 o'clock, Sean, the Seahawks travel to the Rams.
Oof.
The Rams are favored by 3. Now, tell me I didn't lose everybody.
No.
All right, Sean, I'm going to go first on this one just because I'll let you go after me, but I want to go first on this one. Seahawks going to the Rams. The Rams are favored by 3, right? Seahawks are a really good team. The Rams kind of are too.
Yeah.
I like the Rams by 3. I really like the Rams by 3 in this. I just think that if it gets into a shootout, I like the Rams. All right, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to just stick it out there. The Rams. Sean?
All right. Well, I mean, this is a potential NFC divisional game. Divisional championship. So when you have two teams that are this good, that are this close in talent, I'm always going to go with the points. So I'm going to take those points, those 3, and I'm going to say, see.
You'll go All right. Maddie, I went with the Rams, and Sean went with the Seahawks.
I
Which
don't
team
even
do you like,
know.
Matt?
I don't know how I get off going against Captain. He's been on fire.
Yes.
So, but I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
You've been in the car too long, Matt. All right, Sean. The 49ers. This is another game that screams, is Matlock on? 49ers are favored by 3.5 going to play the Cardinals.
Yes.
It just sounds like an easy game. Easy travel, easy weather, easy peasy teams. What do you think, Sean?
I'm sorry, I can't take the Cardinals this week. I want to take the Cardinals this week. But unfortunately, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm not going to be picking them this week.
So you're going with
Yeah.
49ers?
Yes, I am. I'm going. I'm waiting. Can you wait for it?
Yeah, I didn't.
The
Niners!
Niners.
Oh, the Niners! Right. That, you know what? It always reminds me of you better not be lying. You know that scene? You better not be lying.
You better not be lying.
Yo, you were school all day? You didn't skip? It's not what I heard. All right.
You ever get your stuff pushed in, bro?
You pushed in. Maddie, 49ers and the Cardinals. Who do you like?
Game makes me feel weird. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Yeah, the Niners.
You know what? So here's the thing, right? Well, I got to watch the Niners play, and they're not horrible. Not horrible. They're really not. But I've got to watch Arizona play. They're horrible. They're really horrible. And San Francisco traveling to Arizona is not an away game.
Yeah,
It really isn't. Frisco to Arizona is not an away game.
they
Frisco
normally
is
pack it
home.
in.
You know what I mean? So that officially makes San Francisco a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. Thank you. All right. Let me add for the 49ers. So Sean, I'll let you start this one. The Ravens, 7.5 in Cleveland. Who's starting for Cleveland is what I wonder.
It's Flacco.
Okay. Why would they not at this point Cleveland start to give all the young rookie quarterbacks playing time? Like when did Shador get to play?
No, it's not Flacco. It's the rookie still.
Yeah, the other
Flacco got traded.
Yeah, the other rookie, other than Shador Sanders, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
The other
He's
one.
Shador in.
Yeah. So
He hasn't even earned a name yet. He hasn't earned a name.
he hasn't earned a name. Yeah, he's not going to be there next year. Is what his name's going to be. So Baltimore is starting to come back. I know Cleveland's the 5.5 team. But I can't go against Baltimore when they looked as good as they did last week. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm going Baltimore.
I'll go next. Exactly the reasons you just said. I'm going with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Baltimore had a game last week that's like, right? And then they come and have to play the boring, like clunky Cleveland Browns. And you know what Baltimore does when they play boring, clunky teams? They play boring and clunky.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a 6-point game tops, but it's going to be closer than you think. So I for some reason, I like the Browns in this game. I get a really good feeling. They're going to be in it late. So I'm going to go with Cleveland. Matt?
No way, Jose.
Ooh.
Baltimore Ravens are about to embark on a beatdown quest, and it started a few weeks back, and they're probably in the last 3 weeks playing the best football, I'd say, in football. And
agree. And they should smash Cleveland today by 10 at least.
I think they do. I honestly feel this is one of the safest, but that's me. Because they got so much talent on the defensive side that they trade Jair Alexander to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hear me out. I'm with
They feel so comfortable. They feel so comfortable about the back end of their defense. And that's not even where Dylan Gabriel is going to even affect them. But the defense is starting to come to life for the Ravens. But also, besides that point, Lamar Jackson is going to look the part. And over the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, they're going to move ahead into the division lead. And I think they do it with authority. That's just my part.
Okay, I'm with that. So with all that said, let me just explain something real quick. I agree with that whole take. Why is it 7.5? Because what we are discussing should be a 10-point spread at the least. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets goofy and gets scary. All right, let me explain it this way. The Cleveland Browns one time shut down business and they moved to another city. You know what city that was? Anybody want to guess? No?
Providence.
Baltimore.
Oh.
Right? The Browns became the Baltimore Ravens, and their history, along with Ozzie Newsome, went on with Baltimore. And then came back the Browns. And their history was really kind of the other teams, and there's a lot of hatred and a lot of it's going to be an ugly game. These two teams have a very ugly, and it's like you'll see. All I can say is you'll see. It's just going to be an ugly game. I think the Ravens are one of the best
I
teams in the
definitely see
league.
that.
You know what I mean? But
Browns have made it muckled up every single game, but the last few weeks the Browns have not been doing that. The Browns have not been providing the fight.
It could be the best team in the league they're playing right now. You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny. It's funny you say that because when you see somebody like, if you ever had disdain for, and then you look at him and you're like, things change when you see those colors or those teams that you're very familiar with.
That's
you're
my
like,
point.
yeah, we don't like you. And it is very much still that pot. I agree.
If I was the Ravens, I would look down on them like we're actually more the Browns than you are. for the record. You know what I mean? For the record, it's true.
Yeah.
All right, so we split on that one. Let's go to the Chiefs and Broncos. Sean, Chiefs by 4.5.
Miami just scored. Can we get an update on who scored for them?
Gordon.
Oh, no kidding. All right.
Yeah.
Say more. How about the new thing kids say? Say less. Say less, son.
Say less.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Matt. Chiefs. Go ahead, Sean. Chiefs, 4.5. At Denver.
Yeah. And it's that time of year. There's two teams that always play better this time of year. One of them is the Chiefs. They start getting on a roll. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Chiefs by 4.5 over the Broncos.
Yep.
Matt.
It's insane to me that they lost to the Jaguars 4 or 5 weeks ago, but ever since Chris Jones was sitting on his ass and got to his feet and watched Trevor Lawrence waltz into the end zone, this team has just been playing lights out defense to the point they are the number 2 points allowed in the league to the Texans, and pretty soon they might be number 1. And I think they will. You know, somebody at work the other day was talking about KC in a bad man, and I said, you can't. That's not going to happen. Wait a few weeks, and you're going to see this team is going to be right there in the thick of things. And I'm talking for the number 1, if not the number 1 seed, the respect of the one of the top tier teams in the AFC, because they deserve that. And I think they make a mockery of Denver today. They slap them silly. Absolutely. KC rules.
Matt goes with KC.
In a heavy, big way.
Heavy.
That's not gonna change my opinion on the game.
Oh, you stop it right now, gang Michael! You stop it right now!
A heavy pick. I mean, that's not gonna sway me because it's a heavy.
Yes, it is.
All right. So, the Chiefs, when they play the Giants, started to get their feet back underneath them. That was the game that you saw the sloppiness eventually start to turn into more controlled play. And since they've played us, I've watched them, and they are on that climb. They need 1 or 2 more receivers to really stand out, but they are on that climb. Denver, on the other side, has I like the offense. I think they can keep up, but they won't. I think Chiefs win by 10. So I guess that makes it officially a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. All right. I'll add it to the list. We're going to go Monday night, guys. Maddie, Monday night, the Detroit Lions traveled to the worst organization in all of sports, a garbage barrel of a team, a bunch of cheaters, liars, and thieves, the Philadelphia team. So who do you like in that game? The Philadelphia team is favored by 3.
I don't see. I think the wrong team is favored. I guess you got to do it because Philly's at home, but this isn't the same Philly team that they were maybe even in the first few weeks of the year. I think that Jalen Hurts is having big issues. this has either got to be the biggest Jekyll Hyde trick. It could be like a mirage. They're playing us. I don't believe it. I can't sit here and say that they're all of a sudden gonna go, oh, we don't get it. And then they're gonna just start throwing the ball around the lot. I think there's problems on the Philadelphia Eagles, and AJ Brown is pissed. You're not seeing Jalen Hurts play the QB position as we've seen and to the fullest of its capabilities. And I think you can't do that against the Detroit Lions. I think the Detroit Lions come in here and beat them soundly like they're going to. Detroit all day for me.
Sean.
Yeah, I agree for the exact same reasons that Matty just said. And I think the wrong team's favored, and I'm going to take, even with Laporta out, I'm still going to take Detroit.
Okay. So this one comes down to me. I am the NFC East. And the thing is this. The Eagles are not that good, but as a Giants fan, I can see the wave coming. I can see what's coming. And the Eagles are going to beat the shit out of the Lions. The Eagles have dude, I look at their roster. You look at every starter at every position, and you wonder, how the frig do they pay everybody? No, I want to do a video on just that. How are all those players on the one cap? Tell me how, because I would love to learn.
They just got Jalen Phillips and Jair Alexander. I totally forgot about. They have what it takes to cover up that those wideouts. I just got to see it, King. And you could be completely right.
It's going to be tonight,
yeah,
because that's what they're going to do. That's the type of team they are. Like Barkley started to get a little bit of it last week with the move. That shit's starting to happen. Those ridiculous plays. You can't stop them from getting a yard if your life depended on it, because you can't even touch the ball. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
And Jared Goff's no good on grass, man. No.
I'm taking the
horrible.
Hey, sorry, guys. I hate to split that up, but I am the NFC East. And I do like the Eagles. All right. Let's see. Did we all take the Chiefs? Yeah, we did. I didn't add that, did I?
no.
All right. So we got with a Monday night game left. This would be the Dallas Cowboys. Traveling to the Raiders. Who do you like with Dallas favored by 3.5? Now, I am the NFC East. Whisper. And I have my opinions on this, but I'm Sean, you go first again.
You know my feelings. I said them last week. Same thing. This is the time of year Dallas wins games, and they beat poor teams, and people show up at Thanksgiving with the Dallas jerseys on, and we have to hear Dallas talk. Dallas does win this time of year, so I'm going to go Dallas, and it's unfortunate.
Matt?
It's Dallas.
So let me ask you something. This is another one of those games that I swear to you that I look at real quick and I go, oh, Dallas. But then I'm go, why the frig is it 3.5? Like, if you don't think that Vegas this week is playing mind games in a lot of these, because a lot of these spreads are off. Like, a lot of these spreads sincerely feel off. That's what's got me so like, because they don't seem
I think
right.
the Raiders have a defense. Dallas does not. I just feel like it's almost like, how many times is Geno going to stab himself? Dak is going to give you good production from the quarterback position, and he's probably got more tools to utilize.
All right, but see, I'm going with the Raiders.
Okay.
Because Dallas is okay. They've always been okay. And when they play teams that are physical, like to pound the ball and play like a hard-hitting defense, they don't like it. They don't, and they don't play well. If they play a team that's more finessey, they'll blow over them by like 14 points. But the Raiders don't play like that. The Raiders, they don't. This is a tough matchup for the Cowboys. It truly is. I like the Raiders. I like the Raiders to win the game.
Wow.
That's where I'm going to go out on a limb, because I just don't like this spot Monday night for the Cowboys. I know they're primetime America's team, but well, we could. I would love the implosion to start also in Dallas, like it has in New York. You know what I mean? Like some teams literally need to implode if they're ever going to get better. The Dolphins are example. Like the Jets at least seem like they suck, but they got a plan, right? But you
Yeah.
got the Giants, Browns, Dolphins, Titans, right? They all suck. They just suck. No organization and no future. It just seems bleak. I mean, and add the Cowboys. I'm serious. Dak's not going to be around much longer. They're going to be needing a quarterback soon. They wasted Dak's best years being this. So that's where it gets weird. Anything you guys like to say before we do a wrap up? Sean, Matt, I'll let you go first.
Just trying to make everybody proud. I am top 5 and 133 people in my league that I won a few years back, and it's awesome that you get to see all the results, the teams of exactly who you're seeing and who you're not seeing. Anybody ever want to take a gander at how I'm looking at certain teams? If you wonder if maybe you want a feeling on a certain team, if I'm getting good eyes on that team, take a gander at how I'm doing. Feel free to hit me up in the inbox anytime. I'm always free, and I wish everybody the best this weekend.
I'm gonna say that I like that kid from Chicago, that I can't pronounce his name. Olamide Zacchaeus, I think. And also really like Jalen Hyatt today. Jalen Hyatt scoring a touchdown. I don't know what the odds would be on that, but I feel like today's the day he does. Just because Jameis doesn't like to throw. Jameis likes to throw the ball.
Oh yeah,
He likes to throw the ball. So
and
even if you're double covered, he's going to throw an interception. He's at least going to throw the ball. So if he gives Jalen Hyatt 1 or 2 chances, Hyatt is that good if he gets by you. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I really like Hyatt today. Other than that, man, I'm struggling in my fantasy football league. Like it's one of those seasons where like I have a really good week, but the other team I'm playing has a great week. Like if you look at the points against me, it's ridiculous. Teams have scored their most points against me. How do you factor that into fantasy? Like I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I score 100 whatever this week. He scores 120 something. It's like every week I'm like one of the highest scoring teams, but I'm like at the bottom. It's fantasy basketball, however, guys.
They're coming for you.
I want you to understand what I did to them, what I did to these people, and you know some of them. Like Jerry Lewis was so mad at me about it, right? Stu got mad at me about it. Like Al got involved. What happened was, so you can only keep like 4 or 5 guys in the basketball league, right? And then you got to get rid of them, and then you got to draft, and it goes up to 14, 15, something like total guys, right? You start 11. I keep 5. I traded away everybody but Banchero and guys that I like that are younger, right?
Yeah.
In the 2 first rounds, there's 10 picks in each. There's 12 picks in each round. I had 4 picks in the first and 4 picks in the second. By the time the second round was done, I already had 8 more people, and I think I was like 2 away from like finishing my team, and I finished it by the 3rd round. One of the friends, Anthony, I forget what his last name. He was really mad about that. He was trying to get me to trade away like 2nd round picks, but I didn't. For the first time ever, I kept 8 picks in the first 2 rounds. And I didn't get like the greatest players, Sean, but I got guys that are really good in certain stat areas. So we're going to see how that whole plan works. Oh, it doesn't work, but it's working so far. I wish I can figure it out in football. Guys, I'm going to run the keepers moment, the locks moment last time. It is the Vikings, the Falcons, the Chargers, the 49ers, and the Chiefs. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locks. What we tell you to do is, if you put $10 down on each team, you'll hopefully come ahead like we think you will.
You win at least $40.
All right. So, for the best kept secret in all of sports, gambling, predictions, psychic mediums, It is me, Mike Lepre, with Captain Picard and Mastradamus from Legit Fantasy Football. Enjoy the games today. Pick what we pick. Win like we win.